What is going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Now it's my birthday today, so I've took the day off work. As you can see, my little boy's behind me, just tearing about in my house, smashing everything to bits. But I've got the escape behind us in the 4-foot tank, and I am going to be escaping the other 4-foot tank out in the fish room today. But there is a problem. The guppies, which I'm going to be moving out of that tank, are going to be going in the quarantine tank today. So I need to move the blue Acara from there. So I've got a blue Acara in the quarantine tank. I'll actually just show you it now. So this is the 4-foot tank that I'm going to be escaping after the video I'm filming now, if that makes sense. So it's got loads of guppies in it. There's some platies, I think there's a couple of swordtails, there's loads of plecos, there's a massive male bristlenose just on that wood there. And I need to get all these fish out of here, because the only fish I'm going to be keeping in here is all the tetras I've got at the back, because we're going to be completely taking all the sand out of this tank, planting it with some tropical soil which I've got over there, and then I'm going to be filling up the tank with, let me show you, filling up the tank with some Monte Carlo which I've got here. I've got 2 of them at the top there, they're ready to go. I really want to get them in the tank sort of sharpish, because they've been sitting there now for about 12 hours, so I don't want to get these plants to die. But the biggest problem of all, I've got to move all of these fish into this tank here, because this is my quarantine tank. It's just a random setup. I've got loads of random bits in here. There's plecos, there's snails, there's corries, you name it, there's random stuff in here. But I haven't got any like sort of upper surface fish in this tank, except from this beautiful stunning blue Acara which I've got here. But I am going to be moving this, hopefully moving this blue Acara today into the 4-foot aquarium in my house, if that makes sense. But I'm really worried about it. I have kept blue Acaras before with other fish, and they can be quite territorial. So fingers crossed, I'm going to just see how it goes. But I haven't really got a choice, because the guppies have got to go in here today. So this beautiful, stunning blue Acara will be going into the 4-foot today. Now I have got rainbow fish in that 4-foot tank, and some tetras and bits like that. But they all are quite big fish. So I think we're going to be absolutely fine. So let's get on with it. Let's get myself a bucket, some towels, get this fish out and put him in the 4-foot, and let's see how he gets on. So guys, got him out, he's in the bucket. That was nice and easy. It's always easy in these sort of small tanks to get fish like this. You know, I put a big net in there and they sort of do swim themselves into the net. But let's get him into the other tank. Now, I am still umming and ahhing about this, but I haven't got a choice, because I'm basically going to be escaping that other tank. The guppies have got to go. I haven't got another setup for the guppies, so they've got to come out that tank today, and I don't want all the guppies to get torn into by this blue Acara tonight. So I think he's going to be fine, because I have kept blue Acaras before in tanks. I have kept them with angelfish, I've kept them with rainbows as well before, and they've always been fine. The only way I've found them to be really aggressive is if you've got a male and female and they start the breeding cycle, and then they can get quite aggressive and start picking on the other fish. But I will be keeping a close eye on this guy, so don't worry about that. But anyway, let me get this bucket into the house and basically get this fish and put him straight in the 4-foot tank.
What's in there?
What have we got in here? What's in here? What noise does the fish make? What's in there? What's that? Wait, so what's in there? Yeah. What's in there? What's that? Good boy. Right, shall we get the fish in the tank? Good boy. You ready?
Good boy.
Right, so the blue Acara's in the tank now. It's been in there probably about 3 minutes or so. So you can just see him just going behind that wood at the back there. But what we'll probably do, I'll come out in a few hours once he's settled down and see how everything gets on. But as you can see, my rainbow fish are quite big, and so are most of the tetras in here, so I don't think we're going to have a problem. Seeing him in that other tank out in the fish room was a lot smaller than this, the tank, so now putting him in the bigger tank, he looks like a smaller fish, if that makes sense. So I think we're going to be fine, but let's give it a couple of hours and we'll go out here and see how he's getting on. So it's been a couple of hours now since we've added the blue Acara, so check him out. It seems to have settled in really well in this tank. Obviously it's going to take a while to settle in, probably a couple of days, but he seems he's doing absolutely fine. He's not picking on any of the other fish, which is good. He's sort of keeping to himself. Sorry, I've got my boy in the background playing with all his toys. And trying to smash up my tank as per usual. But what do you think of this blue Acara in this tank? I think it looks absolutely stunning with the black background, the black sand. Winston, come on.
Winston.
Stop trying to film a video. We'll film a video. Yeah, no, we're not opening up the tank. But yeah, he's in there. Don't know what else to say, really say about him. He looks really cool. But we will be adding some more fish to this tank soon. But yeah, thanks for watching the video as always, guys. Like and subscribe to the channel, ding the notification bell, and keep it real, everyone.